Tune in, turn up, it's time to go. Deep talks and a crazy show. It's Toon Along, yeah, you know the name. Big ideas, fun and games. Hit that play, don't miss a beat. This is the podcast where we all meet.
Welcome back, everybody, to a Sunday edition of Toon Along. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you guys are taking it easy, sitting back in the couch. Maybe you guys went out today. Maybe you guys had some big plans, some big chores, and you're taking a good little break Sunday evening, right? Today's Sunday evening, I want to take it back a little bit classic. Something back from the childhood, the teen years, and even my adult years. I think even to this day they still play it. Of course, I'm talking about Sunday night animation on Global in Canada, but everywhere in the world, Sunday night was Family Guy, Simpsons, Futurama, King of the Hill, Bob's Burger, all these shows, and a few new ones that would get shown or showcased, a couple specials. I remember Neil deGrasse Tyson having a space one. But tonight we're just taking it back another little simple time. Gonna have a good laugh. We're gonna watch season 6, episode 8 of Family Guy, little episode called McStroke. I saw the name and I said, this is the one. I remember the episode. Peter gets a stroke, right? Nothing funny about a stroke, obviously, but it's season 6. Let's get into it, guys. Let's just get into it. We'll start talking about it because here we go. Okay, the intro's gonna start. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Today, that all you see. So Lois is singing carrying us into the episode with a little intro. Now the animation does look I don't know if it's season 1, 2, and 3 had a very unique style, I think, and then after season 4 and 5, somewhere around that time, it started looking different. Now today it looks completely different. When I say completely, it just looks CG or a computer done. Guys, Sunday night, hit that like button, do whatever the fuck, there's a button or whatever. Sunday night cartoons, am I right? Just sitting back, relaxing, thinking about what you got to go through for the week. But at the same time, it's keeping you sane. It's keeping you focused. What I'm saying is, on Sunday night, before you're about to start your big week, you want to unwind, you want to chill, and what better way to do that than a good set of cartoons? And when I say good set, consider the Saturday morning cartoon set. What, maybe two and a half hours of cartoons they had on Sunday nights? Is that what it was? Because during Saturday mornings you had from 7:30 until 11:30, 12 o'clock. That's a big chunk. That's a big chunk of cartoons. Obviously Sunday night wasn't that big. However, Sunday night did feature Survivor and The Apprentice at one point. I remember back in the day they used to play. And then it had a few other shows like Big Brother and whatnot. But after those shows would be some form of cartoon or animation in the form of Family Guy, Simpsons, Futurama, King of the Hill, you name it. Peter's got a mustache. Oh, Lois. Lois, one of the best looking characters in cartoons. I'm gonna give you guys my little history, my little rundown of this show, how I came to being and viewing of this show, or the whole history. Basically what happened was, in high school, first year of high school, there was a couple buddies of mine. We'd go at lunchtime, we'd go over to one of my friend's house and we'd play some Smash Bros on N64. And at one point he pulls out DVD of Family Guy. He puts it in. We're laughing our ass off. We like exactly like that. Do not stand behind me. The whole point is, that's how I got introduced. And I'm watching these episodes lunchtime after lunchtime, and I'm watching, and I want more, and I didn't know Family Guy originated as its own show until I found out about it. It was summertime, and Family Guy was huge that summer. It was the summer of 2006. No, not six. The summer of 2004. 2003, 2004, somewhere around there. That summer was huge. It could have been even earlier, actually. But anyways, that summer was huge. And everybody was talking about it. And everybody started talking about how it came back. And I was like, it came back? What do you mean? And then I watched some of the old episodes. And I was like, okay, now I'm remembering. And the reason I remember is because I remember it playing on Teletoon. I remember it playing on Teletoon after the Oblongs or before the Oblongs. And I remember it playing, and I remember it just not finding it funny. I remember it just being a regular show, some cartoon, boring. Think about it. I'm in grade 5, grade 6, and I'm thinking this. And then you go to high school, and then you're introduced to it in a new way. They come out with season 4, season 5. They relaunch it. So the show ended up having a bit of a boost. Now, I could be wrong about all these dates, obviously, but the whole point is the show came back. It came back better, stronger. Everybody was hooked. Everybody was on it. I'm sure you guys were on board. Watching a Sunday night, watching The Simpsons, feeling, American Dad. How can I forget American Dad and the Cleveland Show, right? Seth MacFarlane making those great Sunday night specials. And I can remember a time when Monday came. And, in elementary school, when Monday came, we were talking about The Simpsons. Hey, did you see Simpsons last night? You see what Homer did? We'd make the jokes. A scusi, a bapa-da-boopy. You guys remember this joke? I remember this joke. I remember when this joke came out, and I was in high school. And I remember the next day, every single person in class going, a beep-a-da-bapa-da-boopy. And even the commercial for the show advertising this episode had this scene. That scene in Family Guy, and the one with Stewie on the side of the bed with Lois going, Mama, Ma, Mama. Those two scenes are probably the most iconic in Family Guy as far as a rabble goes, right? But anyways, Sunday night, okay, in elementary school, you're going on Monday morning, you're watching your Simpsons, right? But in high school, Monday morning, oh my God, I'll never forget the Christmas special. I'm trying to remember how the song went. But it was basically like, I bring these gifts for you, they're up in my bum. That whole song, everybody was singing it. We were laughing so hard, getting ready for the holiday. It was the last week. It was last week before the big Christmas break. And we're watching Family Guy. Sunday night, coming in Monday morning. Oh yeah, this Will Smith rap. Clean rapping. This is bringing back so many memories. I'm glad I picked this episode because this episode in particular has so many cool bits. And that's the other thing about Family Guy. If you're trying to find a particular episode because of one of these little side jokes that they do, that they often do, good luck. So I recommend if you're going to watch Family Guy, start with season 4. If you want to watch 1, 2, and 3, go ahead. But if you want to really get into Family Guy the way I did, start with season 4 and on, and keep watching once a week, Sunday night. You're gonna be laughing. And I remember Family Guy. Now, not to say Family Guy is not big anymore, but it's not as big as it used to be, definitely. But I'm glad to see it's still in the air. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? Just for y'all, I'm gonna go on global.com. My apologies, global.ca. And I'm just gonna take a look. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, we're gonna take a look. Let's take a look. So, global.ca. Let's see if they still have a showing, because I remember back in the day on global.ca, for all you folks, Canadians out there, global.ca in the afternoon, like a Saturday afternoon, you can go on the website. Anytime, but I used to go on a Saturday afternoon, go on the website. You can watch Malcolm in the Middle, full episodes of Malcolm in the Middle, and full episodes of, I think, Family Guy and American Dad. I could be wrong, maybe certain episodes, but I remember just sitting down, people watching that at the internet cafe, whatever it was, the PC room. All right, so I'm having a hard time. My internet's just not been very good lately. We had a little bit of snowstorm, and the system's been compromised. So, doing my best here. But anyway, so yeah, global.ca, global Sunday night on Global. I don't know what channel it played on. I think it's Fox. If I had, I would say it's Fox, right? Family Guy, Simpsons, that's all Fox. So on Fox Sunday nights, the animation, Friday night too, Friday Night ADHD with Fox. YTV had it going. Everybody, all these shows showing cartoons. In the 90s, if you really think about it, if you wanted to have a dose of cartoons on a daily base, on a weekly base, on a freaking every minute base, you could do it. You can find a way to do it. And you can find a way to do it with a lot of diversity. And what I mean is, you get some Saturday morning cartoons. There's your dose of cartoons. You get your evening cartoons, your Monday to Friday, Monday to Thursday night, from your regular YTV Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, all that stuff. But then on Saturday mornings, a little bit special. You get those ABC coming in with their specials. Then you got Fox coming in with their specials. Then you got Sunday night, just like this. Everybody's got their specials. Everybody wants to have their little block of cartoons. But Sunday night, the reason it's special, I'm sure you guys know, reason it's special on Sunday night is because, oh, he's going to get a stroke here, is because it's more adult. The cartoons are more adult. It's like the Adult Swim of the realm of Cartoon of the Week. I don't know. They play more adult shows. I think Dilbert might have played at one point. I could be wrong. But when I say Sunday night, I mean specifically, if you guys can find out when these shows played on Global. Oh, poor Peter, he had a stroke. Oh, and the thing about this episode is it's so true. Peter ends up getting, stem cell injection of some sort. He regenerates the cells. He gets back to normal, and he goes, why aren't we funding this place? Spot on. I don't understand why they're not funding these places. It does work. I mean, you don't have to kill a fetus anymore to get stem cells. You can just get it from your own bone marrow or your own cells or fatty tissues, from what I understand. So you can repair skin. You can repair your damaged knee or stroke. You don't want to get this, obviously. You want to prevent it, but I'm just saying they should be doing something with this. It's almost like magic. And I remember when this episode came out and he said, why aren't they funding this place? Thinking, what do you mean? This exists? And then, yeah, for years, nobody ever talked about it. Nobody. And then more recently, just hearing more, conversations and big talks about stem cells and whatnot. So it's interesting. It's actually pretty cool to see cartoons incorporating live stuff, science and all that. Stewie. And I think Stewie, as he progressed, he became more evil. I don't know. All the characters changed. I think all the characters changed. There's a point in Family Guy, I don't know about you guys, where your tipping point is for Family Guy, but there's a lot of people that left the ship. There's the 2004ers, all those people that joined season 6, season 4, 5, 6, all that. A lot of them left at one point, and they started leaving one by one. Not in one shot, but season by season, episode by episode, little bit by little bit. I'm wondering how many people are still on board. How many people are still on the Family Guy train after all these years, still loving the show, still thinking it's all that, and they haven't really changed at all, or you don't really care, you just enjoy watching a good cartoon Sunday night. Cheers to that. So, what I'm thinking is, so if you guys were watching the show Sunday night, imagine back all those days, all those years ago, a Sunday night breaking into Monday morning, right? Now what are you doing? Who's watching cable anymore? You have the internet, you're watching anything. There's no pattern anymore. There's no what's the word? There's no frequency or tone to it, or any kind of a flavor to it anymore. You just watch the show. It's like eating a whole box of cereal or a whole bag of chips. You don't really enjoy it. You just stuff it down. I'm sure you guys know what I mean, but that's why I want to talk about this stuff. That's why I want to give my take, because back in remember this stroke. That was the best joke on the episode. But yeah, just going back in time, talking about the good old days of when these episodes came out, just enjoying them. I remember Sunday night. Okay, I remember enjoying my weekends. Weekends were amazing. Friday night, you had those good cartoons, those shows, rent a movie, whatever, play some video games, hang out, go to a friend's house. Or in the Saturday morning, wake up, cartoons. Afternoon, do some stuff in the yard. And then in the evening, watch a movie, play some video. Same thing. Sunday morning, cartoons a little bit. You got the Hanna-Barbera stuff. And then in the evening, you're like, okay, what do I got left? I don't want to go to bed. You're thinking to yourself, I don't want to go to bed. And networks want to get your last little bit of attention with those little specials, those NBC specials and all those stuff, those things. But sometimes you'd have cartoons, and cartoons like this, like Family Guy, they really bring back good memories. And I hope you guys, I'm going to make a scheduling out there. I'm going to go on the website. I'm going to say, look, retro scheduling, take a look. If you guys want to follow it, go for it. I'm going to go follow it, and I want to try and get some live stuff going. So anytime I'm watching an episode, you guys can follow along and watch. I know a lot of these episodes we've seen before. If you haven't, by all means, go watch it, enjoy it. It's worth the watch. But a lot of people have seen these episodes, and I'm just giving some perspective and some of my intake on what I think about it. Just like right now, that's what I'm talking about. The stem cell. He comes out Why aren't we funding this? You know, you see how much that episode impacted me. McStroke makes me want to eat a burger. Damn it. But, before I forget, there was this one joke in Family Guy I remember all these years back. It was the very first joke I ever heard in Family Guy. And it's probably the one thing that got me laughing so hard, that got me wanting more of the show. And let me know what your first joke on the show was, the thing that got you laughing. Just because I know this show doesn't make me laugh as much as it used to, because the shock factor's gone. Like the wow factor, I'm expecting it. But back then, the one joke that got me was Quagmire. He got his wiener stuck in the window, and he makes a phone call and he goes, "Hey, officer, yeah, it's Glenn, yeah, it's in a window this time." When I heard that, dude, I was laughing so hard. And then every joke that came after was just like, oh my God, these guys are genius. Every joke. And I remember everybody else just finding it so funny. Of course, there was always that little crowd of people that didn't enjoy the show. But you know what? There was always secret admirers. People that did watch the show. People that actually did find it funny. But anytime something's really big or mainstream, there's always a crowd of people that tend to walk away. And myself included, I'm guilty of that on a few shows. Oh, Robin Williams, I miss you, man. Robin Williams, what better comedian to want to have right now in this world that we're living today? I want a Robin Williams. I want a guy like Robin Williams. Give me some perspective. Give me some laughter. Make me feel what he's thinking, what he's going through in a world like today, just to see what's going on. And miss Robin Williams. This episode is dedicated to Mr. Robin Williams. Cool cat, cool guy. Remember, his daughter's name is Zelda. I mean, anybody who names their daughter Zelda is a cool cat in my book. Just an amazing guy. So many funny moments, so much laughter. Oh, there's Stewie. Oh, right. This is the episode. I picked a really good episode, honestly. This is the episode where Stewie wears a t-shirt under a long shirt over a t-shirt, something like that. Every quote that I can remember is in this episode. I'm sure if I watch another one, I'll find a whole bunch more. But this show is just every bang, 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 punchline after punchline after punchline. You're sitting there. Your commercial comes and you're like, give me more. Then Simpsons comes on. You're like, I remember when Simpsons went downhill for me. But I always wanted to give it that respect. I always wanted to keep watching it. I never wanted to let it down. Same with Cleveland Show, same with American Dad. All these shows that came on, I wanted to give them their respect. If it was what do you call it? Well, hang on a second. Let me get my memory here. If it was a rerun or something, I would still watch it. I'd still enjoy it. You know what I do? I sit down and draw, or I would play on the side. I have my TV on the side, and I'd play Simpsons Hit Run, which is another great game. Oh, that's a game I gotta get. I used to have that game. I can't believe I lost it. But this is a game that would have came out right around this time, playing Simpsons Hit and Run. Playing, what else? All the Star Wars games. I'm just trying to hear the joke here. Restricted. Okay. But I'm just thinking that with this show, this show has a lot of good memories. The show, with everything that's ever happened with this show, from what I can remember, it definitely brings back good memories. And I'm glad that we can sit here on a nice Sunday night. It's 9:30 it's 9 o'clock for me. Sunday night on 9 o'clock. Perfect timing, actually, I would think. I think the show used to play. Actually, you could, like I said, go to global fucking internet. Global. And I just want to see the time. I want to see if it's still playing. Or maybe Global doesn't exist anymore. It could be, oh, no. Okay, it's globaltv.com. My bad. Okay. Globaltv.com shows. Let's click on shows. No, let's click on schedule. We want to see what they're playing on Sunday nights. So, are we Monday today? No, we're Sunday. Okay. The website has it set for Monday. So Sunday... Okay, so Sunday right now, Justice League. What? Oh, okay, it's the live action Justice League. There's a live action Justice League. Okay, so It's completely changed. It's no longer what it used to be. They don't play Family Guy anymore. I could be wrong. No, okay, Justice League is a movie. Oh, okay, they're playing a movie right now. My bad, guys. My bad. So they're playing a movie. They used to play. So from the 7:30 block until 10 o'clock, that's what it used to be. It used to be something about cartoons, Family Guy, whole bunch of different things. But now tonight they're playing. Okay, they're playing a movie. So let's see.
Hey, what's up, Lucas?
He's going over there. What's going on? Oh, now he's no longer the popular guy. Okay, well, I'm glad to see that's working. Now, let's go on shows, just for fun. Full episodes. Okay, if you click on full episodes. Live TV, there's a live TV option. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click. Okay, there's Batwoman. Okay, so they're playing. Okay, this is kind of like the CW. Now that I'm looking at it and I'm seeing the shows and I'm seeing. It's kind of like a little bit like the CW. They've got Pawn Stars. They've got Vikings. All these shows. Okay, very cool. So tonight they're playing a movie. And I'm just thinking it's not like the regular scheduling like it normally is because of maybe all the situation we're going through in the world. But maybe 7:30 to 10 o'clock. Maybe they're still doing it. Maybe they're still playing shows. Maybe they're still playing cartoons. I'm down to see. Next week. Let's find out. But for now, there's Stewie walking off. About to finish off this episode, I'm pretty sure. Family Guy. There's a cow. Quahog. Quahog 5 Channel News. That's what I'm talking about. So late night Sunday night, folks. If you guys are hanging out and just chilling, and you guys have hung out this long, I do thank you, and I hope you guys stick around for more episodes. Go check out the other episodes. There's more to come. We got endless amount of cartoons to watch. That voice, that's the voice from Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars, the pacemaker. I've heard him before. I don't remember where. Oh, that's good. Oh, man, what a good Sunday night. I think I might find maybe some King of the Hill or something else. So something else to watch. We'll do another episode. We'll keep it going. But I'm going to maybe stream it for next week, and we'll see how it goes. But there's so much stuff to do. I got to work on some video game content. I'm going to be streaming some video games very shortly. I'm just trying to get all my content in order. I had so much to go through. It takes time, and compressing and all this stuff does take more time. So I don't want to get ahead of myself and get lost and miss out on any little tidbits of information. So one day at a time, we'll take it and go that way. That was the end of the episode, folks. Oh, I hope you guys are going to have a good week. I hope you guys are going to, slide into this Monday morning thinking about your Sunday. I always used to do that. Come Monday morning, I would have myself a pen and paper with a couple comic books, a couple little drawings that I did. I would always start a project on a Sunday night, like making some kind of a drawing or some kind of comic book or something. And I'll bring it with me in school on Monday and continue it. And if it would last until Wednesday, as far as my attention span went, I would keep going, and I'd go on it more because I knew it mattered, right? But Sunday night is inspirational for the week. Get you guys set up. It's 9 o'clock. You got more time. You got another hour. Go watch some more shows. Go watch some more stuff, and get yourself set up. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for stopping by. Always fun. Always a pleasure. Take care now.
Thanks for listening. You can find the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all your favorite platforms. Check out YouTube for retro content. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and visit toonalong.com for more info. Support us on Patreon, and we'll catch you next time.
Toon Along, yeah, you know the name. Big ideas, fun and games. Hit that play, don't miss a beat. This is the podcast where we all meet.